In the world of performance SUVs, where luxury and power meet everyday practicality, there is one name that always seems to stand out. A name that carries weight, prestige, and the kind of respect that comes only with time, heritage, and consistency. That name is Porsche, and for 2026, it returns with one of its most loved models, a machine that blends elegance with athleticism, utility with excitement, and innovation with tradition. This is the Porsche Macan, reborn for the modern era, continuing its legacy as the smaller, sibling to the Cayenne but carrying its own identity so strongly that it has become a global favorite. The 2026 Porsche Macan is not just an SUV, it is a story of evolution, of Porsche refusing to compromise, and of pushing forward into the electric future while still honoring the roaring sound of petrol engines. When Porsche first launched the Macan years ago, some questioned if a compact SUV could truly wear the Porsche badge, but it silenced those doubts almost instantly, delivering agility and speed in a form that families could use every single day. It was like Porsche had taken the DNA of its sports cars, stretched it slightly, lifted it just a bit, and given it room for practicality, all without losing the essence of what makes a Porsche a Porsche. Fast forward to 2026, and the Macan has grown into something far more sophisticated, more powerful, and more versatile than ever before. It arrives in two distinct personalities: the familiar gasoline-powered trims for those who love the smell of fuel and the surge of turbocharged engines, and the all-new electric Macan, the bold step into Porsche's electrified tomorrow. Let's begin with the gasoline versions, because they represent continuity. The 2026 Macan lineup still includes the base, the Macan T, the S, and the GTS, each one carefully tuned for a different kind of driver. The base Macan comes with a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, delivering around 261 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Now, those numbers may not sound extraordinary on paper, but when Porsche engineers are involved, things are never as simple as numbers. This engine responds quickly, pulls eagerly, and makes the Macan feel alive on city streets and winding roads. It can sprint from 0 to 60 in around 6 seconds, which is plenty fast for what most people expect from an SUV, but this is Porsche. The expectations are higher and Porsche delivers. Move up to the Macan S and things get much more exciting. Here you get a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, pumping out about 375 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. Suddenly, the Macan transforms into something far more aggressive. A true performance SUV that doesn't just carry the Porsche badge, but lives up to it with every push of the throttle. It accelerates to 60 in just 4.6 seconds, which is sports car territory. The sound of that V6, the surge of power, the way the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission snaps through gears, it all combines into an experience that no other SUV in this size class can truly match. But the crown jewel of the gasoline lineup is the Macan GTS. This is where Porsche engineers let loose, giving it the most powerful version of the 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6. With around 434 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque, the GTS rockets forward with an intensity that shocks people who underestimate it. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, an SUV that weighs more than 4,000 pounds moving like a sports coupe. The GTS doesn't just accelerate, it attacks the road, with tighter suspension, sharper steering, and the kind of dynamic control that reminds you this isn't just any luxury SUV, it's a Porsche. It can carry kids to school in the morning, then take on mountain roads in the afternoon, and never feel out of place in either situation. That's the beauty of the Macan. It's versatile, but never boring. Now, Porsche could have stopped there, simply refining the gasoline models year after year. But the automotive world is changing. Regulations are tightening. Customer expectations are shifting, and the future is electric. Porsche understands this better than anyone, because it has already delivered one of the world's most admired electric performance cars with the Taycan. And so for 2026, the Macan also enters this new era with the Macan EV, an SUV that carries the Porsche soul into the age of electrons. The electric Macan is built on a completely different platform, designed from the ground up to handle batteries, motors, and high-voltage architecture. At its heart is a roughly 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack, carefully engineered to deliver both performance and range. depending on the version. The electric Macan offers between 288 and 315 miles of range on a full charge. That's not just a number, it's freedom. The ability to travel long distances without worry, while still enjoying the instant torque and seamless acceleration that only electric power can provide. Charging is another area where Porsche shines. With 800-volt architecture, the electric Macan can recharge from 5% to 80% in about 20 minutes under ideal conditions, thanks to its ability to accept up to 270 kilowatts of DC fast charging. This means long road trips are not only possible, but practical. Stop for a coffee, and by the time you're back, your Macan is ready to go again. Performance, of course, is at the core of Porsche's identity, and the Macan EV does not disappoint. The entry-level versions offer rear-wheel drive with a single motor, delivering smooth and efficient performance. But the real excitement comes with the dual-motor all-wheel drive versions, where the electric Macan unleashes thrilling acceleration, planting you firmly in your seat as it surges forward with silent force. Imagine an SUV that can accelerate like a sports car, but without a drop of fuel, without a gear shift, without delay. That's the future Porsche is building, and the Macan EV is its messenger. Inside the 2026 Macan, both gasoline and electric, feels unmistakably Porsche. The driver sits low and connected, surrounded by high-quality materials and cutting-edge technology. The latest digital displays, customizable layouts, and Porsche's intuitive infotainment system make every journey effortless. Yet it's not overloaded with distractions. Porsche knows driving should be the focus, not screens. The steering wheel feels just right in your hands, the driving position perfect, the visibility clear, and every button placed with purpose. Whether you choose leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, or aluminum, the cabin feels like a premium space crafted for people who love cars. But let's not forget practicality. The Macan seats 5 comfortably, offers competitive cargo space, and can tow up to 4,400 pounds in gasoline trims. It's not the largest SUV out there, but it's not supposed to be. The Macan is about balance, the sweet spot between performance and utility, between sports car and family car. And in that balance, it shines. In Pakistan, the 2026 Porsche Macan enters as a luxury statement, a symbol of prestige for those who demand more than just transportation. The base gasoline models are expected to cost around PKR 20 to 22 million, making it a high-end choice, but one that comes with global recognition and timeless appeal. The electric Macan, when it arrives, will carry an even higher price tag, but it also brings lower running costs, no reliance on fuel prices, and the satisfaction of owning one of the most advanced SUVs in the world. For enthusiasts, collectors, and families who want both luxury and performance, the Macan is not just another car, it's a lifestyle. What makes the 2026 Porsche Macan truly special is how it straddles two worlds. On one side, it continues the tradition of Porsche's combustion engines, refined to perfection, roaring with emotion, delivering thrills that only fuel and fire can provide. On the other side, it embraces the quiet, instant, and futuristic world of electricity, pushing forward into a new age with confidence and clarity. Few cars manage to capture the essence of both past and future in one nameplate, but the Macan does it effortlessly. When you see it on the road, the design makes a statement. Sleek lines, muscular haunches, a front end that carries the Porsche identity with pride, and a rear that is instantly recognizable. It's modern, aerodynamic, but unmistakably Macan. In electric form, subtle changes differentiated, closed-off grills, aerodynamic wheels, and a slightly different stance. But in both versions, it looks powerful, elegant, and athletic, ready to move. Driving the Macan is not just about numbers, though. It's about feel, the precision of the steering, the way the chassis communicates with the driver, the way it holds the road through corners with confidence. That's what sets it apart. Other SUVs may be fast, but few can match the driving pleasure of a Porsche. And that's why the Macan has been so successful, because it gives people the best of both worlds. A car they can live with every day, and a car they can fall in love with every time they drive. The 2026 Porsche Macan is more than just a new model, it's a milestone. It proves that performance SUVs can evolve without losing their essence, that electric cars can be thrilling, and that Porsche remains one of the few brands capable of balancing heritage with innovation. Whether you choose the roar of the V6, In the Macan GTS, or the silent surge of the Macan EV, you are choosing a car that represents excellence. And as the automotive world moves into an uncertain future, the Macan stands as a reminder of what matters most: the joy of driving, the connection between man and machine, and the pursuit of perfection. This is not just a car, it is an experience, a story, and for those who own it, a privilege. So when you see the 2026 Porsche Macan glide past you on the road, know that you're not just looking at another SUV, you're looking at a piece of Porsche's soul, alive in metal, rubber, and electricity. You're looking at the future and the past combined in one shape. And if you ever get the chance to sit behind its wheel, remember this: few things in life feel this complete, this balanced, this thrilling. The Porsche Macan is here to stay, and in 2026, it is better than ever. And if you enjoyed discovering the story of this remarkable machine, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because many more journeys into the world of automotive legends are yet to come.